Hi, my name is Darcy Nyrose from Nyrose and Associates and Remax Kelowna, and today we are going to talk about July 2024 market stats for the Okanagan. Well, it's another rate drop from the Bank of Canada, so we've seen two rate drops this year, which brings it up to 0.5 basis points in the rate decrease. Let's see how that fares for July. In July, the condos, we had 784 active listings, and that is up 44% over this time last year. And the sales we've had in July for condos was 117. That is actually down 6% over this time last year. And the average sale price for condos for July were $476,224. And that is actually down 5% over this time last year as well. And I think we're seeing that again because of the short-term rental ban, and we're seeing some of the larger developments start to complete. So I think we're actually going to see a little bit more of this for the coming months until we absorb the short-term rental product that we had that has now been banned. We're currently sitting at about 7 months of inventory for the condos, which isn't all too bad, but let's watch it and see where it goes in the next few months of 2024. Now, for townhomes in July, we saw 459 listings. That too is up 44% over this time last year. We did see 63 sales in July, and that is up 3% over this time last year. And the average sale price is $729,059. And that is actually up 2% over this time last year. We're currently sitting at about 7 months of inventory as well. So again, that is not too excessive, but we still need to watch what's going to happen over the next few months. But I have said repeatedly over the last few months that the townhome category should be the bread and butter of 2024, and that's because it allows buyers to move up and to move down. So let's see where we go in the next few months. And let's move on to single family homes. We saw a total of 1,902 active listings in July. That is up 39% over this time last year, with a total of 194 sales, which is down 3% over this time last year. However, the average sale price is $1,208,887, and that is actually up 7% over this time last year. That's great to see. I'm a bit surprised, but I think the reasons for that is we're seeing more people come into what's supposed to be market priced, and they are getting snapped up and maybe at or a little bit over market price, but we're still seeing 10 months of inventory for single family homes, and I think that is due to the fact that we have people that have listed their home a little bit high because of the last few years, or they have bought over the last few years and their mortgage is coming up for renewal. So we're going to watch that over the next couple of months and see if that actually goes up in inventory or down. So the next meeting for the Bank of Canada announcement is September 4th, October 23rd, and December 11th. The interesting thing is this time in 2020, 2021, the Bank of Canada key policy rate was 0.25, and it's currently sitting at 4.5. So we do have a long ways to go to get back to 2020. I don't think we're going to get that low. But what we're seeing is, I think we're going to still see a little bit more of listings come on, and that's because people that have bought over the last few years that are looking to renew their mortgage, and that difference from when they bought mortgage to when it's today, that monthly cost might just be a little too high for them. So we'll see how that goes over the next few months. About 6 to 7 months we're going to see with that, to see how the mortgage renewals play out. So when is the best time to buy? Is it when we see a couple more rate drops? You see, when rates drop, it does create a little bit more excitement and demand. So that's when we see the typical or more of an increase of buyers come out in the market, which in turn will create probably a decrease in inventory, which then creates a more balanced market. So we might see prices either adjust stable or move up, or do we keep waiting until something happens? I look at it, if you buy today or you buy in the next couple months, before we start seeing that rush back, as long as you are smart about it, I think you're going to do all right. Let's make sure that in the next couple months, if you are looking to buy, to connect with a great realtor, because it is all about making sure that the home is priced right, or when you're going to purchase it, that the evaluation is done correctly. And I think you'll get a very, very good price for a home that hopefully you'll enjoy for 5 to 10 years. If you're looking for a quick flip, I would suggest that you, well, at any time, I think that's a very cautious thing to do. So let me ask you about, should you buy new or should you buy used in this current market? The nice thing about buying new is you actually now are exempt from property transfer tax if you buy under 1.1 million. Also, the bank has now approved a 30-year amortization instead of a typical 25 years. So your payments can be a little bit lower and you amortize it over another 5 years. Now that is for first-time home buyers getting into the market. So if you're looking to get into the market for your first time, now is an optimal time over the next few months. Now, buying used. Benefits of buying used is there is no GST on a used home, and typically you're buying in a more established neighborhood. So there's never a bad product. It just depends on what you're looking for in your search. And if you connect with an experienced agent like Nyrose and Associates, we'll guide you through to the end and everything will be good. So if you're looking for an experienced agent or a home in the future, please call Nyrose and Associates at 250-258-9888 and make sure you subscribe. Look forward to talking to you next month.